Hey, what's up, kid? You ready to start grabbing at my junk while I half sing?
Time and again, Saturday Night Live has acted as a pop culture reset button, giving celebrities a chance to restore their public image by showing they can take the joke as well as they can tell it.
I'm from a town called Spokane, right on the border of Washington and Idaho. I feel a bond to both states. Like when people ask, where are you from? I say Washington. But when people ask, did you go to a Trump-themed party for your mom? I say, Idaho.
Since I last hosted, different things have happened. In December of 2020, I went to dinner at a friend's apartment. But it was not dinner. It was an intervention.
I feel lucky and grateful to be here tonight, and that's why I really want to thank all of my friends at SNL who trusted me enough to have me back. You know, this studio feels like a home to me. Wait, so the alarm goes off if I leave the stage? I thought it was only if I left the studio.
Morgan Wallen. Country music superstar Morgan Wallen used SNL to clean up the optics after being dropped from a 2020 episode for violating COVID protocols.
Time travel.
That's right. You see, I am you from the future, and I came back here to stop you from partying tonight.
Why?
Well, trust me, somebody's gonna post a video of you ignoring COVID protocols. The whole internet's gonna freak out.
Nah, I just specifically asked her not to post it.
No, now I know, I thought it was an airtight approach as well, but once people hear about the party, you're in big trouble, man. You're gonna get kicked off Saturday Night Live.
By the way, whatever happens with COVID, did they find a vaccine?
Well, I do not know. I'm only from 1 month in the future.
A month?
That's right. You party so hard, this is what you look like after a month.
My gosh.
Well, you don't need to react like that, man.
Well, what about SNL?
They're gonna have you on 2 months later, I promise. There aren't many people willing to fly to New York right now.
Hey, 2 months from now, that's me.
That's a relief, I guess. But I was really excited to be the musical guest when Bill Burr was hosting.
Well, who knows? Maybe you'll end up with even a better host, my man.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, no, let's not get greedy.
Pete Davidson.
People online still call me Skeet because of a guy whose name I can't say legally. And out of the blue, like 3 times a year when you least expect it, I go to rehab. I'm just Pete. My dating life is not discreet. I generate tons of publicity for everything except my comedy.
Miley Cyrus.
I've been in the public eye for almost half my life, and I'm mostly a white swan kind of girl, but I've had a few black swan moments. You know, I've never been arrested or anything. My scandals are more like Miley and some girl were chewing on the same Twizzler, someone took a photo, and now it's all over the internet. There's a photo of me being kissed by a dude, and Annie Leibovitz tried to get me nude. For those of you who think that's very crude, I'm sorry that I'm not perfect.
Make a dirty tape and pass it along.
You didn't text a photo of your dong.
Don't both of these things seem worse than a bong?
So you're growing up, like me, doing salvia. Did you know I smoked salvia?
You know, well, there's no reason why you wouldn't. Because it's totally legal, yo.
Adam Sandler.
I always tell them how SNL was the greatest time of my life, and my daughter asked me if it was the greatest, Dad, then why did you leave? Well, honey, there's a reason. I was fired. I was fired. I was fired, not rehired. Well, it made me sad and blue. I told my boy Chris Farley I got fired, and he said, Sandman, they fired my ass too! I was fired. I was fired. NBC said that I was done. Then I made over $4 billion at the box office. So I guess you could say I won.
Shane Gillis. After being fired in 2019 over resurfaced racist and homophobic remarks, Gillis returned to host in 2024, going from liability to comedy comeback story.
Yeah, I'm here. Most of you probably have no idea who I am. I was fired from this show a while ago, but if, don't look that up, please. If you don't know who I am, please don't Google that. It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Sydney Sweeney.
But I'd say the craziest rumor I've seen is that while I was filming Anyone But You, I was having an affair with my co-star Glenn Powell. That's obviously not true. Me and my fiance produced the movie together, and he was there the entire shoot. He even came here tonight to support me. Can we cut to him?
Kim Kardashian.
I know. I'm surprised to see me here, too. When they asked, I was like, you want me to host? Why? I haven't had a movie premiere in a really long time. I mean, actually, I only had that one movie come out, and no one told me it was even premiering. It must have slipped my mom's mind. Now, my father was and still is such an influence and inspiration to me, and I credit him with really opening up my eyes to racial injustice. It's because of him that I met my first black person. Want to take a stab in the dark at who it was? A talented, legit genius who gave me 4 incredible kids. So, when I divorced him, you have to know it came down to just one thing. His personality.
Donald Trump.
And we're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
You're a racist!
Who the hell is I knew this was going to happen. Who is that?
Trump's a racist!
The future two-time U.S. president's second SNL appearance turned backlash into a joke, most notably when Seinfeld co-creator Larry David crashed his monologue. That was, of course, a scripted nod to a real $5,000 protest bounty offered by an immigrant rights advocacy group that protested the then-candidate's hosting gig.
What are you doing, Larry?
I heard if I yelled that, they'd give me $5,000.
As a businessman, I can fully respect that. That's okay.
John Mulaney.
I went away to a rehab, which was a very good experience. I'm very grateful that I went. I was there for 2 months, from December till February 2021. I was there January 6th during the insurrection. Wouldn't have happened on my watch, because I would have seen to it.
Justin Bieber.
I heard he still has his baby teeth.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I also heard he got busted for smoking weed, and he's really sorry about it, and that people make mistakes, and he's never gonna do it again.
Yeah, right, me too. Okay.
Elon Musk.
Now, I think if I just posted that on Twitter, I'd be fine. But I also write things like 69 days after 420, again, haha. Now, a lot of times, people are reduced to the dumbest thing they ever did. Like one time, I smoked weed on Joe Rogan's podcast. And now, all the time I hear, Elon Musk, all he ever does is smoke weed on podcasts. Like, I go from podcast to podcast, lighting up joints. It happened once. It's like reducing O.J. Simpson to murderer.
And I'm excited for my Mother's Day gift. I just hope it's not Dogecoin.
It is. Sure is.
Lindsay Lohan.
So good to see you again. I forgot how beautiful your eyes are.
Thanks, Keenan.
Can I see them?
Okay.
Yeah, can I see your eyes, please?
You know,
She's good.
Keenan, I should be checking your eyes.
Oh, I'll save you the trouble. I've been stoned since Good Burger.
Pete Davidson. Again. Texas Congressman-elect Dan Crenshaw roasted the longtime SNL cast member's then recent breakup with Ariana Grande after he mocked Crenshaw's eye patch on Weekend Update. That was despite the fact that Crenshaw lost his eyes serving as a Navy SEAL in Afghanistan. The incident led to an on-air apology the following week, one Davidson would later distance himself from, saying he felt pressured to make it.
Thank you, Pete. I appreciate you saying that.
So we good?
We're good. Apology accepted.
Just keep breathing.
It sounds like my phone's ringing.
You gonna answer that?
No, and I was just gonna let it ring because that's rude to answer. Let's just let it go to voicemail.
No, it's cool. Ariana Grande's well, cool, man. Yeah.
But, oh, do you know her?
Did you laugh? Did you cringe? Be sure to let us know in the comments.